Going up against Navy this week, you know, their defense is kind of small, disciplined. Are they similar to what Army does?
They're a little bit similar to Army does, but Navy JT has some different looks on defense, and we have some different schemes to block it. It's going to be a great game this week.
You know, they're not just the personnel, but the schemes they run. How similar is it to what Army used to do last year?
I mean, they're small up front. I mean, they're small guys, but they run the same front, but I mean, it's really nothing different, but it's just, like I said earlier, they have run some different schemes. We have some different ways to block it, and I mean, it's going to be a dogfight.
All right, well, last year against Army, if you remember right before the bowl game, you were making some pretty big claims in your interview. You know, you were saying some records were going to be set, records were going to be broken. We lost that game. So is that in your mind? Are you thinking about that?
No, you just can't. I mean, sometimes your past comes up and haunts you sometimes, the things you say. But, I mean, sometimes you got to, if you want to be big, you got to talk big, you got to look the part, you got to be the part. But we really didn't look the part during that game. But this game, we're going to go in the big mind attitude like we always do every week. We're going to try to set records. We're going to try to be physical. We're trying to out-physical our opponent, and we're just going to go in there and take no for an answer.
Okay, and last year going against Navy, we had them down by a couple touchdowns early, and we let them claw their way back into the game and eventually win the game. Is that in the back of your mind going into this game?
Well, JT, that's a great question. That it does go through the back of my mind. I mean, the last 2 or 3 times we were up ahead on them, and I mean, we just, after the halftime, we just didn't come together as a team. We kind of fell apart. We let turnovers kind of take over. We kind of weren't mentally tough, but I think this year we're more mentally tough. I mean, those losses that we had coming up to the Tulane game were pretty rough, but I think we're more cohesive. We're together as a group. I think we're going to be, like I said, mentally tough together, and I think we're going to pull this one out and win this game against Navy and bring home the Gans Trophy for the first time.
Okay. So you're approaching this game like it's not just another game, kind of like we owe them one, or is it just the next game?
Well, we look at each week being the next game, but this game is very special to us for Coach Gans and also for Coach Gans Jr. I mean, it's really important. Most people don't know about Coach Gans, these new upcoming freshmen, but we say the same mottos and the same things that Coach Gans taught us. But it really is really special to us.